Hey everyone, a very happy good afternoon to all of you. This is your host Sandeep Singh, a retired Indian Revenue Service Officer. And in today's video, we are going to discuss something which is very important for the taxpayers. And that is that is on 14th of May 2025, GSTN has issued one advisory on appeal withdrawal with respect to waiver scheme. So before we go any further, let us first refresh our mind with the waiver scheme. As you know that section 128A was introduced last year, and the main features of which were that if a registered person gets a notice, statement or demand for some disputed tax amount issued under the provisions of section 73, that is non-fraud cases, and if he wishes to avail himself the waiver of interest and penalties thereon, then he has to pay the tax disputed amount before 31st of March 2025. Secondly, you should ensure that no appeal is pending against that disputed amount. And third, the deadline for availing this is 30th June 2025. So now this particular advisory deals in that only. It deals with the appeal withdrawal. As we know that appeal has to be withdrawn, there should not be an appeal pending against the disputed amount. So there should be an withdrawal of the appeal, if any, filed by the taxpayer against that notice, demand or statement. So it says like that. Then now let's come back to the screen now. In the GST system, when withdrawal application, that is APL 01W. What is APL 01W? APL 01W is the withdrawal application of appeal, and APL 01 is the when we apply for appeal. So APL 01W is the withdrawal application of appeal. So when this APL 01W is filed before the issuance of final acknowledgement. What is a final acknowledgement? So whenever we appeal to an appellate authority, the appellate authority acknowledges our appeal by the issuance of APL 02. So there are two situations. Suppose we have we have filed our APL 01. So now the situation number 1 is APL number 02, APL 02 has not been issued. And another situation would be APL 02 has been issued. So in case when the taxpayer files his APL 01W for the withdrawal appeal before the issuance of APL 02 by the appellate authority, in that case the system automatically withdraws the appeal application, that is APL 01, and in such cases the status of appeal application will automatically change from appeal submitted to appeal withdrawn. However, in the second scenario where the APL 02 has already been issued by the appellate authority, in that case, if withdrawal application is filed, that is if APL 01W is filed after the issuance of the acknowledgement, that is APL 02, then the withdrawal of such appeal is subjected to the approval of the appellate authority. That means once the appellate authority has given its acknowledgement by issuing APL 02, then the matter becomes complicated, because the appeal cannot be withdrawn until unless it has been approved by the appellate authority. And once the appellate authority approves the withdrawal application, the status of the appeal application changes from appeal submitted to appeal withdrawn. So these are the two scenarios. So waiver scheme under section 128A mandates that any appeal against the requisite demand order should not remain pending with the appellate authority, and that is why it is mandatory for them to file for the withdrawal of the appeal application. So in both the above mentioned cases, the status of the appeal application is changed to appeal withdrawn from appeal submitted, which essentially fulfills the requirement. So only the requirement is that once you have paid the due tax, then the only requirement remaining is that the appeal withdrawn status should be there showing on the portal. So while filing a waiver application or in the already filed waiver application, the taxpayer needs to upload the screenshot of the showing status as appeal withdrawn. So whenever the taxpayer is filing showing the status as appeal withdrawn, so this is the a very good advisory issued by the GSTN in both the cases where appeal has been withdrawn, and it is once again reiterated that it's mandatory that there should not be any appeal pending in respect of the disputed amount. So that's all in this particular video. If you find any value in this, then please hit the like and subscribe button, and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.